Hi and welcome to today's reading. Today's reading is a collective love reading based on some energies that I've been picking up on this morning and just some things that have caught my eye, been shown to me. I've also got my puppy who's sitting beside me as I do this reading. Now he's been drifting in and out of sleep. So I'm picking up a very, very calm energy, and it's winter here in Australia. Now, where I live, we don't get very, very cold winters, but I am sitting in the morning light, and he's sitting beside me, and the sunlight is actually streaming through the window, and he's this beautiful, soft white. It's like a pale gold, his coat, and the sun on him is he's just all white. It's very, very pure and innocent, and he's just sitting here beside me, very, very calm. Now, dogs pick up on energy, and he often picks up on the energy that I'm channeling through a reading. And as I said, he's very calm, very, very calm. So I'm going to start with my usual spiel. All my readings are timeless. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. You found this reading for a reason. There is a message in it for you. Your guides guide you to information that confirms things that you are already picking up on intuitively. If you're returning, welcome back. A bit about me first. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so I receive messages prior to a reading. Then I'll come and use my tarot and oracle decks to further clarify that message. Now, I'm also an illustrator, so all of the decks that I use on my channel are all my own hand illustrated designs. And if you are interested or called to any of those, the links to purchase them can be found in the description box. So when I woke up this morning, I was hearing the Ed Sheeran song, Give Me Love. And just the line in that, gimme, gimme love, gimme, gimme love, just kept repeating over and over. Now, I know that it's a catchy song, but I was called to look at the music video of that song. And the video portrays an angel, or Cupid, shooting a bow and arrow to people she passes by. Now, interestingly, the girl that plays Cupid in the music video is an Australian actress. She's actually the one where the snake came out of her mouth in Transformers. I think her name is Isabella Lucas. So anyway, she plays a Cupid in that music video, and she basically shoots her arrow of love at people that are walking along the street, people that just meet and they fall in love. The energy I'm picking up on is Cupid's arrow is being shot into the air at the moment. And that's specifically because we currently have Venus in Cancer and Mercury in Cancer. Now, Venus in Cancer is the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate card. And Mercury in Cancer is the Three of Cups, which is celebration. Mercury is also communication. But Cupid's arrow is also a reminder for me of Sagittarius. So the Temperance card, which is divine timing, the Temperance card is Jupiter also. So luck, lucky in love. So the other thing that I was picking up on was the fleur-de-lis. Now, the fleur-de-lis is obviously a French symbol. It's actually a French symbol of royalty. Couples that are seen as royal in the eyes of the man upstairs, because that fleur-de-lis, which is the lily flower, is also a symbol of the purity of the Virgin Mary. It's also seen as a symbol of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is a messenger. Gabriel was the angel, if we're talking about angels. Gabriel was the angel that delivered the message to Mary because she was pure, that she was going to be the mother of Jesus. Now, this is coming through a lot at the moment, and I am in the process of creating a Mother Mary deck, which is why an oracle deck, which is why I think I'm picking up on these themes and why I'm meant to pick up on these themes. But the fleur-de-lis is also the symbol of the Holy Spirit, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So as I said in that video, Cupid is playing a part in bringing a relationship together. I think on a higher level, there is, because this is a royal connection, a very special connection, there are angels in the higher realms playing a part in bringing this together. The Holy Trinity, three people somebody higher bringing something together. Now, in a reading yesterday, and I haven't posted it yet, I was getting The City of Angels. And that's a movie with Nicolas Cage and I think Meg Ryan from maybe the 90s. I'm actually going to go and watch it today because the song Iris came up in a reading I did yesterday. Now that song is from the movie The City of Angels. And I give up forever to touch you. Potentially a connection that isn't grounded in the physical yet. But the City of Angels the City of Angels is actually referring in that movie to Los Angeles. So a group of angels above Los Angeles protecting and guarding the people of that city. And obviously one particular angel, Nicolas Cage, who I'm not a massive fan of. I don't know, something about that, I don't know. His angel, I think, is meant to protect Meg Ryan, but he falls in love with her, I think is the storyline. But Los Angeles in Spanish means the angels. There's something about angels. There's something about Los Angeles. There's something about LA. I was hearing the song A Horse with No Name. I don't know who that song by America. I'll list it in the description anyway. There might be lyrics in that song that have meaning. That song is about the horse is a vehicle to get away from life's confusion into a quiet and peaceful place. So maybe two people in this connection have been up against it and now they're being brought together. Now, when I was doing my pre-shuffle, this card flew out of the deck. That's my Moon Oracle deck. Get ready for some cosmic luck with the full moon in Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is the archer. If you think of Cupid, the archer. Cosmic luck, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is currently in Gemini, and Jupiter will be in Gemini until June next year. Jupiter is luck, and Gemini is the Lover's card. Lucky in love. Yeah, that song is A Horse with No Name, America and George Martin. So the other song was Ed Sheeran's Give Me Love, about a relationship that fell apart and is wanting to come back together. So Cupid bringing you back together, or Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel bringing you back together. Now, as I was saying, that song, Horse with No Name, there's a whole, it's almost, I don't know what it's called in a song, the catchy bit where you just keep singing over and over again. A bit like that Gimme Love that I was singing this morning. In that song, Horse with No Name, that catch, that line, that phrase in that song is la 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 la, which is Los Angeles. So the other card I got when I was shuffling, so I do a pre-shuffle prior to the reading. The other card that I got was the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is Uranus in Aquarius. Uranus is earthquakes. Now this morning there was a massive big earthquake in Peru. 6.3 I think it was. Huge big earthquake. And it was interesting because in the middle of the night I just woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I hopped on my YouTube and it was the first thing that came up in my feed. Now I think earthquake monitor. But as I opened it, here was this massive big earthquake. Queen of Swords is a truth. Queen of Swords is a truth. Some sort of truth coming in. Some sort of angel bringing this relationship together. Venus in Cancer, the Two of Cups. Mercury in Cancer, the Three of Cups. Now, the other thing that flew out was this card. This is part of my 888 activation deck. This deck is designed for you to sit and meditate on. Now, you can do it within a reading. You can do it just in your normal meditation practice. You can sit out in a field. You can sit under a tree and just focus in on the image or the images that come through from staring into this card. These cards I made last year. There's 8 of them in the deck during the 8-8 portal last year. Now this year is the 888 portal. That doesn't happen. I think the last time it happened was 2015. So if you think of 8-8 is the 8th of August. But when the year adds up to an 8, you get a 888 portal. So this year is the 888 and it'll be the 8th of the 8th, 2024. But it'll also happen on the 17th of the 8th. And it'll also happen on the 26th of the 8th. And I just heard the archer takes its shot, which is this archer. Maybe this person has 3 chances. Or maybe the angel will shoot the arrow of love 3 times during August. I went through the valley. No, I went through the desert with a horse with no name. Maybe both of you have been out in the desert. If I think of the fleur de lis, now the fleur de lis symbolizes purity. Think about Mary. She actually went away for an extended period of time while she was pregnant. Almost a way of the divine keeping her safe because of the importance of that pregnancy. There's something important about the two of you. And what I'm picking up here is, if you can see in this Queen of Swords, the butterflies, this truth is going to transform this relationship. This bringing back, this Cupid shooting its arrow is going to transform this relationship. But if you look in this card, now this card is called Infinity. If you look in this card, and I've never noticed it before, but you can see these butterfly patterns. That's mirroring. And as I sit here and I'm looking out onto my backyard, I've got big glass windows and my pool fence is glass and the light is bouncing off the top of the glass pool fence and it's making all these little shards of refracted light, like little rainbow, all little different colors. Now, when this card came out, and I didn't realize at that time, I had to turn it over to see which one it was. Infinity. This relationship is infinite, potentially going round and round and round in each lifetime. Again, there was a reading yesterday about that. And I thought that the main meaning of the card, because it flipped out as I was just quickly tidying up before I started the reading, and I picked up this pile of cards. There's 8 of them, and this one just flew across the table. And I thought, right, that's meant to be part of this reading. But it came out that way, and I thought, which card is it? Flipped it over, and as I was finishing off my shuffle, I thought, actually no, because in Arabic, this is the backs of all of the cards have the same on them. In Arabic, angel of light, angel of freedom is what that says. One of you is an angel of light and one of you is an angel of freedom. That's what you've been individually working on. And as I say that those little pops of light are again flicking on my pool fence, the top of my fence. Angel of light, angel of freedom. I think the message, whilst there's a message in this, the main message is in this, angel of light, angel of freedom. And the back of these cards, that particular design is a combination of many of the designs across many of my tarot decks. It's almost an amalgamation. When you two come together, an amalgamation of many things. If you think about the fleur de lis, it's the Holy Trinity, an amalgamation of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's a very, very powerful. Individually very powerful, but I think together, very, very powerful. And it's been brought together by God and his team of angels. I'm seriously going to go and watch that movie today. Okay, Queen of Swords. Something to do with the full moon in Sagittarius. Maybe the full moon activated something. I'm not sure when the full moon was in Sagittarius. Maybe you have heavy Sagittarius placements in your chart. Queen of Swords, as I said, is Uranus in Aquarius. You might have Aquarius in your chart as well. So let's get some cards. Wow, that's the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is Venus in Aries. That's the marriage card. Can you see? Two people coming together. Fours might be significant. 4 is the number of protection. Whoa, you might have been, that's way too many. 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Holy moly. The 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is disappointment. 4s are protection. So if you're seeing the number 444, it's a sign of protection. I see it all the time on number plates when I'm driving. And funnily enough, I see 777 all the time because I think the number plates in my particular state where I live in, a lot of the new cars are coming out with 777 on their number plates. So you see them everywhere and I think, whoa, 777, there it is, there it is, there it is. But it's coming out for a reason. 777 is Jupiter. Okay, I need to stop talking. 9 of Swords. Mars and Gemini. My, give me love. Perhaps if you've been on your own, feeling like been out in the desert, like a horse with no name. That's both of you. Working on yourselves independently, feeling like you're alone, but you actually haven't been because you've had an angel or a city of angels watching over you, like Nicolas Cage, who was an angel in that movie, was watching over Meg Ryan. And you didn't know about it. The moon. The moon is what's hidden. The moon is number 18. It's Pisces. It's Neptune. Could also be the fear of being alone. Or the fear of never meeting your person. But you've had angels watching over you. What's that Taylor Henderson song? It's an Australian. It's so old. Angels watching over you. I'll link it in the description, but that's what it is. Taylor Henderson, angels. Let me look it up. Okay, perfect. It's perfect. It's called Host of Angels by Taylor Henderson. I'll link it in the description. Little girl, don't you cry. Let me get the lyrics. Little girl looking at the ceiling. Little girl, how are you feeling? There's no shame in being alone. The tears you hide behind your eyes, cry them out until they're gone. So I can hear you call behind the unbroke down walls that you've been building for so long. So let it out, it feels good. So let the weight, the dark, the hurt, the burn that you've withstood. But oh, I know you'll make it through. There's a host of angels watching over you. If I could, I would lift your burden because I know how much you're hurting, but I see you getting stronger. Wish you knew how you make me proud, and I'm not the only one. There's a host of angels watching over you. And in the midst of your despair, hope will find you. If you're lost, don't you fear, angels will guide you. How beautiful. I'm going to list that, and I think there's a music video to it as well, which might give you more information. You may have felt that you were in this alone. Angel of light, angel of freedom. Angel of freedom, that you were trapped and nobody was coming to help you. Angel of light, that you were in the darkness and nobody was coming to help you. But this is that 9 of Swords. These messages are saying there's been hidden angels all along. City of Angels, that movie. A city full of angels is what that movie is about. Watching and guiding, and now one of them is shooting that arrow into the air because with Venus in Cancer, which is the 2 of Cups, and Mercury in Cancer, which is communication and celebration, you've got a beautiful love coming in. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. A host of angels watching over you. Tower. The Tower is Mars energy. The Tower is number 16. And on the bottom, we've got the King of Swords. So we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. That's a divine couple. The Tower is a surprise. And the sun is dancing on top of the water on my pool. It's like fish scales, like glittering, glimmering fish scales. This light. It's like something coming to the surface, and freedom. We have freedom there. This bringing together of this relationship. These angels bringing together this relationship. Giving it light, giving it freedom. The Tower. It's almost a gift to tell you, little girl, don't you cry. Or little boy, whether you're masculine or feminine, coming to this reading. This arrow being shot. Watch that Ed Sheeran music video. This arrow being shot. These two people just falling in love. The Tower. And it happens suddenly. Because Cupid... Four of Wands. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is confusion. Seven of Cups is actually Venus in Pisces. As I said, sevens might be significant. Sevens, there's one with a heart. That illusion that maybe you thought that you weren't going to have anything. You've been in the desert like a horse with no name. And then all of a sudden, somebody's got a cup of love for you. And it's under the Four of Wands, which is marriage. Wow. And I was about to say, and it's being brought together by the angels. Temperance card is the angel. This is Sagittarius here. That's divine timing. Jupiter and Sagittarius. Brought together, watched over by the angels, and then brought together by the angels. Let's hope this archer has been practicing. Six of Pentacles. When you look at the traditional card, the traditional drawing of that card, it is a man, and he's got one hand out to, he's got two people in front of him. He's got one hand out to each person. As I said, the fleur-de-lis, the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. This is a divine connection. Six of Pentacles is three people on that card. A connection orchestrated, watched over, and brought together by the angels. Hidden. Wow. Okay, so Ace of Swords is the truth. That is Archangel Michael. That's his sword of truth. That's the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Page of Wands is Saturn in Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius. Saturn is the karmic lessons that you had to learn. Angel of light, angel of freedom. The things that you had to do to bring yourself into the light. The things that you had to do to gain your freedom. And now the Page of Wands is the opportunity to take this journey together. The page is an explorer. Now, I'm going to, but you didn't see it coming. You didn't see this truth coming. In this particular deck, the page, and I'm going to see if I can find him. Give me 2 seconds. I knew it'd be the... Okay. In this particular deck, as I said, the moon is hidden. The moon is hidden. The Temperance Angel takes his shot. The Temperance Angel, the Page of Wands, which is what's come out here. The Page of Wands in my Lovebirds Tarot deck. The Page of Wands is a guy standing up behind this girl, just watching. That's the angel that's been stood up behind you while you've done your work, just watching. And now the Knight of Wands, which is the progression from this card, this angel is coming down, shooting this beautiful Cupid's arrow so that this connection can come together. And the Star. So that this connection can be healed. So that you can be healed. Not a connection, well, in that song, that Give Me Love song, it's about a lost love coming back together. But if it's a relationship where you haven't been together, you've done the healing work. Angel of light, angel of freedom. Take that how it resonates. One might be you, one might be the other person. You've done the healing. You've thought that there was maybe nobody out there for you, but the angel's coming in to bring you together so that you can start this beautiful new journey together because you've done the work. Saturn in Sagittarius. And the relationship itself, because you've got two healed people coming together, will be healing. As I said to you in the beginning, the energy that I'm picking up on is beautiful and pure. It's angelic. And my little dog, when that energy is in a reading, he will come and sit beside me on his little bed. And I say little, he's not little, he's a Labradoodle, he's quite big actually. But he will come and sit on his bed beside me and he will go to sleep because he picks up on energy. He's picking up on the energy of this connection. King of Swords. Look, we've got double King of Swords. King of Swords is a truth. The King of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Two King of Swords, a Queen of Swords, and an Ace of Swords. Just going to get some clarification on these two. That's too many. There we go. Wow, that is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands on the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is Venus in Aries. A beautiful, new, committed relationship for two earth angels. Who maybe felt too many, but we've got the Sun. Sun, Cup of Love, Hangman, who maybe felt like there was nobody out there for them. But it was because they were meant to be entrenched in the Hangman, stuck. They were meant to be entrenched in finding their way out of the darkness, freeing themselves individually. And then Cupid shoots his shot. The archer takes his shot. Let's have a look. I'm going to do Nine of Swords. I thought it was. I was about to say Nine of Wands. Well, Nine of Wands is heavy burdens. Nine of Swords and Temperance Angel, which is that host of angels watching over you. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Pisces is the moon. A host of angels, maybe 9 angels. Jupiter, 9 angels watching over you. Like in that movie, City of Angels. 9 might be significance. I don't know what the spiritual meaning of, as in the religious meaning, the angel meaning of 9 is. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Now, this is the card. It is Venus in Cancer, which is the Two of Cups. Venus is currently or about to go into Cancer. Two of Cups. These angels bringing this gift into you. Ace of Pentacles is a gift from God. This beautiful double Four of Wands relationship. How beautiful is that? And the Knight of Swords, which is Mars in Aquarius. It's coming in fast. The Tower is Mars. Lots of swords. And the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Page of Pentacles is the card of the student, and as I said before, both of you having to work your way out of, free yourself from the darkness, all guided and watched over by these angels. Okay, let us get divine messages. Let's see what your guides, your angels, would like to tell you about this connection. It's a new connection, a beautiful new connection. We've got Lighthouse, Angel of Light. Maybe one or both of you guided the other, a lighthouse. Maybe this relationship will be a lighthouse to other people. It's true love. That is being born off the back of heavy burdens. Heavy burdens that you've both had to endure. Ascension. But it's coming together now because you've both ascended. You have been watched over by angels because you are an angel of light and they are an angel of freedom. You're both earth angels. Watch that reading and I will post it today. That's your life path. You are meant to be together a lighthouse of true love for other people. How beautiful is this? Why? Because you've done the work. Page of Pentacles is the card of the student. Wow, look at that. Sorry, I like them straight. That might be that Virgo in my chart. Wish fulfillment. Grow and evolve. You will grow and evolve together. And a third party. Now, there might be a third party that's kept this away, this relationship separate. Potentially one of you has had to free yourself, but that third party is the angels. The fleur-de-lis, the Holy Trinity. This beautiful, powerful spiritual connection that's being guided, orchestrated, facilitated by the angels, the third party. There's a third party in your relationship and it is actually the man upstairs. Something very, very special about this relationship. Rest, work, life balance. Now, you've done the work now. You've done the work. Once that arrow's been shot, you will actually be able to relax back into each other, is what I heard. Rest, work, life balance. Hidden things that are done in the dark. Again, that might be things that have kept angel of light, things that have kept you in the dark, angel of freedom, things that have kept you stuck. But hidden things that have been done in the dark is also, as I said, that host of angels watching over you, that city of angels, that movie. All of those angels are watching over everybody. And we're not even aware that they're there. Okay, let us find out what angels have been walking with you. I'll die if I get Gabriel. Number 9, as I said before, number 9. Something about number 9. Aziel, divine mercy and forgiveness. Mitzrael, number 60, mental illness. Yeah. If you've been in the darkness, that is, what did I say was that line in that song? Little girl, don't you cry. Angels walking with you. 24, general protection. Angels walking with you at times where you felt you couldn't take it anymore. 57, anemia, prosperity. And one more. Okay, two more. Yeah, angels walking with you. 58, Yalil, mentality. Angels walking with you when you felt that you couldn't take a step any further. And number 23, healing and courage. The courage to say just one more step. One more step to your freedom. One more step to that light. And number 19, Lua, fulfillment, wisdom, and divine blessings. Divine blessings is the blessings that are coming in. Wish fulfillment, true love. Ace of Pentacles, 2 4 of Wands. This beautiful union that's coming in. Divine blessings. Okay, let us get... and we did have a moon there. We already got a moon, but I'm going to get another moon oracle. Anything else that wants to be... Yeah. True love is coming in. New moon in Libra marks the start of a brand new romantic chapter because you're both balanced. Beautiful. Now, Libra is October. Let's have a look if there's another song. This is my Love Songs Oracle deck. Any other song? Thank you. Bruno Mars on the bottom, When I Was Your Man. Wow. She Used to Be Mine, Sarah Bareilles. Now, I've done multiple readings on this. That song, when I was putting together this deck, this particular song just kept coming up, and I hadn't really looked into the lyrics of it because it was coming up so frequently. I just included it because that meaning, she used to be mine. And in that Ed Sheeran song, Give Me Love, it's about a relationship that fell apart. So I just assumed that She Used to Be Mine was, you know, a relationship that was coming back. But this particular song is about her reflecting on who she was as a young girl and reflecting on how hard she was on herself as a young girl and wishing to go back and give herself some love. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, but won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. Divine mercy and forgiveness. Maybe giving yourself forgiveness for how hard you were on yourself during that process where you were in the dark, where you were feeling trapped, where you couldn't see that there was light at the end of the tunnel, where you couldn't see that there was a freedom that eventually would be afforded to you. She used to be mine. It's almost that inner child work that you have done that now allows Cupid to draw its bow and shoot that arrow of love. Because you've both done the work on yourselves and you've been protected through the whole journey. A host of angels has been watching over you. Let's have a look. This is my Nodes of Destiny deck. I'm going to get one card for you and one card for your person. Nodes of Destiny are currently, North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. Libra is what you are releasing. Now, where do we see Libra? Here. A brand new romantic cycle. Something that you are releasing, allowing that freedom, walking towards that light. Aries is fast forward movement. We saw the Tower. Let's get a card for you. So the Nodes of Destiny are in that particular alignment for 18 months. They started midway through 2023 and they'll change to the next alignment in January 2025. So maybe something happening within this past 18 months that has been the final release for both of you in order to move you forward to your point of destiny. The North Node is your point of true destiny. So this is you. South Node, 7th house. Now flip it. South Node, 7th house. When the South Node throws a party in the 7th house, you might find yourself fishing for compliments like a pro. But being a yes man can be a real yawn fest. It's time to steal the spotlight regardless of your gallery's critics. This corner of your chart is your cozy hideout, urging you to ditch the old and fly towards the new. So there may have been things. When you think about North Node in Aries, you think about being individual, being a lone wolf, being very connected with not self. Aries is the emperor. Doing what you want to do because that's what you're being called to do. What this is saying is you've been doing what you've been doing because of fear of being judged. It's time to be the lighthouse. You've been the lighthouse for yourself. It's time to be the lighthouse almost for other people. If you think of a lighthouse, it stands solid on a cliff. It's your time to steal the spotlight, regardless of the gallery's critics. If you think of a lighthouse, for people on the land looking at the lighthouse, they'd be like, oh God, why would you want to be a lighthouse? You're out there all alone. It's windy, it's cold. You got to keep your light on all the time. But if you are the ships, they're looking for the lighthouse. They're looking for somebody like you. It's time to be the lighthouse. Now let's get a card for your person. Time to step out of your comfort zone, which is the South Node. Card for your person. Okay, North Node in Scorpio. Under the cosmic influence of the North Node in Scorpio, it's time to Marie Kondo our lives. Bid farewell to those outdated patterns, toxic ties, and emotional baggage. Angel of Freedom. Bid farewell to those outdated patterns, toxic ties, and emotional baggage. By decluttering our metaphorical closets, we pave the way for some serious glow up and transformation. Maybe part of what you've been trapped in is your own mind. Outdated thinking. That's North Node. That is where this person is headed. And then finally, for the pair of you, North Node in the 3rd house. If your North Node swings by the 3rd house, you might be a bit snug in your familiar ways, missing out on the thrill of a new perspective. No need to panic. Dive into fresh ideas, explore all angles, and surprise yourself with hidden talents like becoming a wordsmith extraordinaire or wise educator. Now that is what I said before. This is the pair of you coming together. What is your collaborative North Node? Hidden talents like becoming a wordsmith extraordinaire or wise educator. Coming together to actually be a beacon of light for the collective. To show people that you can have come from the darkness, you can have come from space of being trapped, but to do the work on yourself actually brings in, individually do the work on yourself, actually brings in a beautiful connection. And maybe that is your role in the collective, is to actually, the divine blessing that you receive is to tell people, to show people, to educate people on how to do that. That's really beautiful. Okay, let us get, now this is my love messages oracle deck. Let's get some messages from your person. What do they want to tell you? Love is the greatest healer. Love is the greatest healer in this particular relationship because you both healed yourselves. You are often on my mind. I want to make amends. That's for relationships that have been in separation but are coming back together. Maybe you've had a past history with this person. Maybe you were in separation to do the work. I am so protective of you. This person will be very protective of you. We've had lots of swords here. Swords. When a healed person recognizes another healed person, they recognize themselves in the healed energy of the other person. They recognize the pain, and they almost go into bat for the other person as a way to acknowledge perhaps the lack of protective energy around them whilst they were healing. Perhaps the only protective energy that you had when you were doing the healing work, or when you were that little girl or that little boy in the room crying, you felt like, I had that 9 of Swords there, you felt like you were the only person that could protect you. You had nobody else protecting you. So when two people who have had that experience actually come together, they see that in the other person and they are fiercely protective of that other person. They want to be the protector for that other person. They want to be the protector for the inner child that they see in that other person. We also had, as I said, purity. The fleur-de-lis is a symbol of purity. I'm so protective of you. Maybe this person sees the purity in you. Now we have one here. You have breathed a new life into me. Self-confident. That came out upside down. Maybe you didn't have self-confidence. As I said before, in that South Node, doing everything to please everybody around you, but not doing anything for yourself. This person will breathe new life into you and give you the self-confidence to actually stand up for what you want, because perhaps they've had to do that themselves. I want a new beginning with you. And past life recognition. You've done this before. Soul awakening. And look at this, moving closer to union. Now that is Venus in Cancer, which is the 2 of Cups, which we had out, and Mercury in Cancer, which is the celebration. That's the 3 of Cups. Serendipity. Serendipity is brought together by the angels. That's also a movie too. Don't listen to others, just listen to your heart. On the bottom, and that wants to come out. I don't want to listen to other people anymore. Don't listen to others, just listen to your heart. I don't want to listen to other people anymore. That's the same. I'm scared we will lose our friendship if I tell you how I feel. And opposites attract. You might be very different from your person. Perhaps you have a friendship. I don't want to listen to other people anymore. Be confident, self-confident. Cupid's arrow being shot in your heart to give you the confidence. Venus in Cancer, Mercury in Cancer. Cancer is the Chariot. The Chariot moves things forward. Okay, finally, let us get in here. Now that's the girl with the pearl earring. Pearls are purity. It might be something about pearls in this connection. And if I think about a pearl is in an oyster. It's closed up. 2 people closed up, not with anybody, working on themselves, and then all of a sudden, the pearl comes out. Girl with a pearl earring. Okay, in here is Scrabble tiles. Letters on the tiles and numbers. I'll give it a shake, see what comes out. Could be your first, middle, last initial, or that of the person, or something else that pertains to this connection. I don't know if you heard that little bump, but he's just, when I shook the little container, he woke up and he's bumped his head on the side of the table. This might come in with a thud. Okay, we have a V and a 4, an L and a 1, a Y and a 4, a K and a 5, 4, 4. As I said, that's protection. A H and a 4, an F and a 4, lots of 4s. This is protected. This union is protected. K and a 4, a P and a 3, a G and a 2, an R and a 1, an M and a 3, an N and a 1, an X and an 8. That was those 2 butterflies. 8. 2024 is the number 8. An O and a 1 and a C and a 3. The OC, isn't that Orange County? Something about oranges. I just heard sweet. A C and a 3. So that is what I have for you. Now I'm going to list those songs again. We had Give Me Love by Ed Sheeran. We had Horse with No Name by America and George Martin. Host of Angels by Taylor Henderson. And the movie was The City of Angels, which is Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. So I'll list all of those in the description. As I said, I'm going to go and watch that movie today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that there were messages in here that confirmed some things that you were already intuitively picking up on. That is the reason for a tarot reading. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to be notified of future readings, hit the notification bell. If you are interested in any of my tarot or oracle decks, the links to them can be found in the description box. If you are interested in any of my art pieces, I do a range of homewares using the designs that I use on my tarot and oracle decks. The link to my shop is also in the description box. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you again in another reading.